I grew up in a home with adopted parents. My dad was a Baltimore City police officer, and when I began to do heroin and turned to a life of crime, the family dynamic got
So
real
you're doing
unique.
heroin with a cop dad.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
long were you doing it before you got busted for the heroin the first time?
Not long. It didn't take long.
How did that bust go down? What happened?
It was we were schooling. I was driving my Chevette. It was me and three of my
Chevy
buddies.
Chevette.
A little Chevette, a little piece of shit Chevette. My parents gave me that car. It's my dad's car. Before that, and we were all dressed in like suits and ties. We were going to this party afterwards, but we were copping some dope before we go. And it's me and my buddy Shane and his cousin Trent and this black dude, I forget his name. Goddamn, what was it? Kenny, who was with us. And heroin was a hard thing to find if you were white in Baltimore. You had to be in the know, or you had to have a black person get it for you. It was weird that way.
So black people had an easier time getting heroin in Baltimore then?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
All the coke you wanted, but the heroin, you had to be in the know to
Coke
get
you
it.
could get, heroin you had to be black.
Very much.
Okay.
Weird. It's like that a lot of places, but so we're driving around, and apparently some elderly people had seen us parked on the side of the road. And for as busy as Baltimore is, and with all the open air drug markets and all the shit going on, these people decided to call on us. And I remember being on North Avenue, getting ready to turn right on Wolf, and all of a sudden, cop cars were beside of me. Boom, 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 lights, vans, paddy wagons, helicopter, lights. Like, they lit it up. They shut down North Avenue.
Over you?
Over us.
Okay.
Because of a phone call that came in. And
someone reported the parent drug dealing.
yeah,
Drug
dealing,
use.
drug use, something, and they couldn't believe it because for a little $40 worth of dope, which is petty,
That's all they found?
Petty back home. Here that would be a big deal, but there it was nothing. Yeah, they were the arresting officer, the lead officer, was a little embarrassed at all the.
Did he know it was your dad?
And
Did
then,
he know?
And then they were real embarrassed when they found who my dad was, because there was a placard in the car still that he always had me put out. So if I was parked somewhere I shouldn't be, the car wouldn't get towed. So
A placard. What kind of placard?
it said Baltimore City Police on it.
Okay, then your dad had left that in there from when your police officer father owned the car?
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Did that get you out of a lot of shit? A lot of speeding tickets, a lot of how much shit did you get out of because your adoptive dad was a cop when you were in Baltimore?
In the beginning, yeah, a little bit. They let me go. I mean, in Baltimore, they don't lock you up for every little thing like they do here. The police will, they understand they don't want to bog down the courts with petty things, small things. But it got me out of a little bit in the beginning, and then the longer I was in it, the more trouble I got in. It started doing more damage than good, and I stopped telling them who my dad was.
What did they do when they found out? I mean, at the end.
You should know better. Oh, you threw away 2 years clean? Oh, and your dad said you should know better. You should know better is wound up getting more handcuffs on me than off of me. So I stopped telling them.
You quit that.
Yeah.
Okay, you quit telling them.
Uh-huh.
But you kept using heroin
Mm-hmm.
and kept getting arrested.
Mm-hmm.
What's the longest you've ever done in jail or prison?
About a year and a half.
What was that for?
Theft, felony theft.
Felony theft. That's hardcore, Luke. So, show us some of your artwork. You mind if I show some artwork?
Yeah, you can show some artwork.
All right, folks. Luke has had a tough life. He's currently dealing meth and fentanyl.
Allegedly.
And he wants to get out of that business by promoting his art. Isn't that true?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
If you can help promote this art that I'm showing you on camera right now, folks, we would love that opportunity for Luke. I think whoever hires him for the art will absolutely love his art, and you'll be propping up a member of society into a better place. Thanks for viewing, YouTube viewers. Please subscribe. Have a good day.